shithead. That's what I said, so what you gonna do? All the things you spit about aren't even true. Sophie asked me, little rat, I bet you riddled and prob's got the clap. Sophie, yeah, you can't hurt me. You're like riddled with STDs. Fuck that shit, come be ours, me and you. You're an animal, you belong in the zoo. I'm sending for you, so what you gonna do? You bounce on next man's dick like a kangaroo, like a kangaroo. So, where do we go from here? If I send back, I'll throw you off the pier. I'm sending for you with no fear, so come on, so fuck the best you can give. Your bars are shit, so you may as well quit. You may as well quit, cause your bars are shit. Your bars are fake and my bars are real. Is it true you got bummed on a field? You think you're a chav with your string jacket? Turns over your spin off, what a fucking racket. What a fucking racket. We all know the best MC, it's M to the B, 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 bang.
Start off with a picture you really like, and then with a layer on top, you trace the outline. Use some variation in your lines, some are thin, some are thick. I laid down 4 shades, one is base, mid-tone, shadow, and highlight. Put a layer underneath, that's going to be the base tone. Observe where the shadows are, and then put on a layer that's on top of the base layer. Next step is mid-tones. Make sure you put that layer underneath the shadow layer. This is where all the average shadows are going to be. Now at the very top is going to be the highlight. Make sure that you get only the little parts of your face. Here I made a copy of all the layers, then I only merged 4 layers and Gaussian blurred that. All the other layers I put 50% opacity, and then I moved the original layer underneath, so it kind of just makes it look a little bit more blurred, but the harsh lines are still there. Next, I just colored in whatever was left, which was my hair. I put some highlights in there, then I put some blush on myself. I made sure the lips are pink and rosy. I added some highlights, and that was pretty much it.
Some days things just take way too much of my energy. I look up in the whole room spinning. You take my cares away. I can so overcomplicate. People tell me to medicate. Feel my blood running, it's wet. The sky's falling. How do I know this is fabricated? Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing.
I start by laying down the shadow color that I'm going to be using. Then I add the color of the skin. The blue is actually going to stay the shadow, and the pink is going to be like the highlighted areas that you can see. I use it to kind of form the face, and I make sure I kind of define it using the shadows. I add highlights to kind of render off the face. Then I add like little highlights for water lines and in the eyes, and then I kind of shape off the shadows to give it more of an aesthetic feel. I make sure to smooth over the cheeks and the forehead and make it look a little bit more rendered. Using the same exact brush that I used throughout the entire drawing, I'm rendering off the hair as well. I'm adding some highlights and some stray hairs. And then add some pink around the edges to make it look like it's kind of glowing. I make sure to keep in the brush strokes because I still kind of want some texture on there as well. And I know that I could have worked that in more. I made it look more realistic, but I actually like the way that it looked right now because it's a little bit different from my style, but it's still there.